Posada. I'm from mother and father at the Kennewick Hospital. From looking more like my mom while my other half looks like my dad. From growing up with 5 sisters, going through parents' divorce, into having a stepfather and sisters. From adding another sister to grow up with, loving my baby nieces. I'm from being crazy and breaking bones. I'm from eating hamburgers more than enchiladas. I'm from living with mother to being a mama's girl. Being a Pasco Bulldog for 2 years and becoming a Chihuahua River Hawk. I am a 3rd place winner and a state champ with Pasco's dance team. From having no brothers to adding a brother-in-law to our family. I am from growing up with a twin, then being separated when we began high school. Having 2 best friends, both having the same name. I'm from a big family, a family dominated by girls. I'm from having a secret only few know about. From supportive family members to having honest friends. I'm from memories to never be forgotten. Where I'm from by Joanna Gonzalez. I am from softball, throwing the ball from 1st to 3rd base. The feeling of excitement and satisfaction, getting lost in games, not wanting practice to end. I am from making the nearly impossible catch, from getting the out, seeing the ball hit the bat from behind the plate, from sprinting to 1st base. I am from the good and the bad, the mistakes and the great plays. I am from the discipline, from never giving up. I am from the team bond and the coach who cares. Hitting the sweet spot on the bat and seeing the ball shoot right past the shortstop. My uniform covered in dirt and from sliding. I am from the roaring crowd, from the furious crowd when the up makes a bad call. The overwhelming feeling when the batter gets the perfect hit, that's what I love. I am from a dedicated mother making me into who I am today, from going to church every Sunday afternoon, taking in the love and shrugging off the looks. I am from ignoring the comments and dressing how I want. I am not going to wear 20 layers of clothes, but because of someone's opinion. I know I don't have to show a lot of skin to look nice. I am from loving the cold long winters, the snow falling in the foggy air, from the evergreen state. Summer's nice too, but only because of the baseball games.
Where I'm from by Acacia Fun. I am from snowy days and Christmas nights, from ghetto streets and small towns, from lonely nights from Ely to Oakland. I am from the streets of Richmond, from lonely alleys to dark graffiti. I am from the Flens and Fitzgerald. I am from small towns and many lives, from broken hearts and crushed dreams. I am from a hateful, unloving father and a mother who held on for too long. I am from tears and smiles, from heartbreak to determination. I am from divorced parents, a shattered family, from making the best of what you have and choosing to be happy. I am from long, cold winters and short, hot summers. I am from state to state. I am from apple cider and hot cocoa, from homes in different cities. I am from good days and bad days, from lost sunshine. I am from the sun that glistens off the snow, from the narrow streets and the blackberries that grow in the spring. I am from where you get what you work for or nothing at all. I am from laughter, warm hearts and smiles that hide pain and crush fear, from loss and victory, from love and hate. I am from blankets of frost that cover the snow and leaves that cover the roads, from ice sculptures and sled races, from icicle fights to snowmobile races. I am from a strange family, from a past that's quite horrific. But that's my life, that's me, that's where I'm from, and I'd never change it for the world.
Where I'm from by Nestor Cisneros. I am from a family of 5. My parents, my brother, and my 2 sisters. From my mom's food, ceviche, and tamales all the way. I am from soccer, my passion, my life. From Inter, the greatest team I'll ever play with. I'm from pizza. Pepperoni and Hawaiian is where it's at. From animals, especially my dog Coco. I'm from video games, FIFA all day, every day. From my friends, Chona, Eric, Gio, Alex, Florentino, Christian, the list goes on. I'm from rock bands, the Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses, and many more. I'm from math, Y equals MX plus B, the Miami Heat, Bosch, Wade, and LeBron. I'm from Key and Peele, the world's greatest comedians. From never giving up, I never have and I never will. I'm from going camping, my favorite thing to do while I'm traveling. I am who I am, and I am never going to change it.
Where I'm From by Zachary Cordero. I am from Pizza Hut, hot and ready. I am electronic music. Techno that bumps up the beat and bass like my heart. I am rhythm. I flow with rhythm on Saturdays. I am from McLaughlin, the Big Cats. I am a worker working on finishing this poem. I am a thinker, thinking how this will go for my education. I'm an achiever. I meet the goals I want most. I am an eagle. I can find what I'm looking for without being desperate. I'm awesome. Awesome enough to put this punchline in. I'm Zach. I know who I am and what I am. I'm a DJ. I push every button I got in my mind to go crazy.
My name is Marco Toledo, and I come from Longview, Washington. And I got two sisters and one brother. My mom is the only one that takes care of us. My mom died. My dad died when I was 4. Sometimes I think to myself, what if my dad was still alive? Would he change or would he act the same? My favorite music is rock and some punk. My favorite thing to do is listen to music and hang out with my friends. Something that I hate is having enemies, like my, like my family. I like to play with my viola. The sound smooth and soft. Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm depressed. I think I'm weird. I like to see new bands, hear what's new. I just like rap, hip hop. Sometimes I feel bored, and I think of the good stuff. And when I'm sad, I think of the bad stuff. My favorite thing to do, see scary movies, sometimes old ones. I like my life. I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Where I'm From by Anthony Rollins. I'm from a packed family household from 4 brothers, 1 sister, both parents, and a grandfather. I'm from a family that cares deeply about football, from every snap through every whistle. I'm from the work that I put in, from the time I spend, the sweat I drop. I'm from going 3-0 in Nexus Pasco. Tonight, all the hard work this summer that has been put in will pay off by bringing back the Rock to the Big Blue. We're Rock fans, where are you? I know you'll all be out there tonight. I'm from representing the big bad Hawks against the little puppies, whom of which will lose tonight. I'm from a very competitive family who has heart in everything we do. I'm from this poem here today that you're all hearing. This is art, just like music without the beat. But you all know this poem is cracking. I'm from today is a wonderful day because we're all here. God has blessed each and every one of us with one more day. So live it like it's your last. I will.
Where I'm From by Isaiah Patrick. I'm from the Seattle Seahawks, from 2 sisters and 1 brother, from the roots of Kennewick. I'm from a white mom and a black father. I started playing baseball and football at the age of 7, and now I play golf. I'm from R&B and country, from being half deaf in 1 year since 2nd grade, from not having a dad till I was 10. I have a dad that won the Washington Lottery at Hit 5. I'm from snowboarding, wakeboarding, and living in Canada to living in Pasco. I'm from playing lacrosse, training, and lifting weights. I'm from a family being everything to me. So are the Seahawks. From my favorite country song, Cruise. I'm from the Chicago Bulls. I see blue in all I do. I bleed blue and green. Where I am, from Crimson and Silver, the Cougars. From going to church every Sunday, riding BMX bikes for fun, from Vans and Nikes. I'm from turf on the field to the bases I run. I'm from Nike socks and Jordan socks. There's nothing to do but live life to the fullest.
Okay. Where I'm from, by Marisol Delgado. I'm from colored eyes and light skin, born and raised in Pasco, a slave working mother. I'm a creamy, as my mom says. Not white, not Mexican, but both. I'm from talking early, but walking late. I'm from a bright yellow house on Yakima Street. I'm from watching Friday night football games to being on the field performing at halftime. I am from a hardworking, caring, loving, and affectionate family. I am from a place where my life has never been easy. I am from a house where I had no one to call my father. From a house where nothing was ever handed to me. A family that I learned never to take things for granted. I always looked at my friends with their happily married parents and loathed them each and every day. I still till this day wonder how different my life would be if I had someone to call my father. I am from a family where my brother had to be the father figure most of my life. I'm from a step family who I hated with all my being. I am from a brother who eventually moved out because of my step family. I guess it's true when they say you'll never miss a good thing till it's gone. Love Me Kinder is where I met my second family, and also my best friend. My best friend is not only my friend, but my sister. I am from a place where I learned to trust me, myself, and I. I am from a place where my grandmother constantly helped my mother with the bills. My mom worked 24/7 to support us. A household that is basically holding me down from my dreams. I felt I could never be truly happy, but I found happiness in dancing. There is nothing like the sound of a roaring crowd at a Friday night halftime show. I have many friends, but I can only trust a few. I am from giving the best advice, but never taking my own. I will find out who I truly am, when, and how for the rest of my life.
Where I'm from, like the Santa Muniz. I am from the well-known hospital right across the bridge, Kennewick Lake General. From the blue and silver awesome school. From the green and white tennis courts. From the south, the yellow ball, that I wish to get a scholarship one day. From waking up and going to school. From wanting to graduate at 16. I am from a mother who lost a baby, from the hands of a responsible mother. A mother to cherish and love forever. From a mother of an amazing brother and sister. From a family that was raised the right way. I am from the planes that fly in Helper State, the curiosity of being in the Air Force, red, white, and blue. From sweating 5 times a day, lifting heavy weights all day. I am from being a friend until a girlfriend, being strong enough to not let anything get at me, having the best 1 year and a month with him. From having a lot of problems, from suffering but still getting over it. I am from forgiving everyone right away, from being nice to being besties with everyone, being called Chona, making new friends. I am a varsity tennis player. I am the next Serena Williams.
Where I'm from, by Carrie Saunders. I am from a big brick house in Charleston, South Carolina, with azaleas and rose bushes and a fig tree in the backyard, blooming every spring and summer, filling the air with the sweet scent of their perfume. I am from a horrible father that thought it was okay to touch me as a child, holding me hostage away from any phone that could have saved me from his wrath sooner. I am from that father that did anything he could to get his temporary high, trying to make it last forever, doing the best he could to self-medicate, and one day died because of an overdose. I am from a loving mother who has always worked too hard, not being able to see the pain, the suffering her children went through for years, for years, for years. I am from a grandmother that was banished from her community, pregnant as a teenager, running away to the humid Palmetto Tree State. She raised my biological father the best she could. I am from my mom and my stepdad telling my brother and I that we may not be rich in money, but we are wealthy in love. I am from the world of music, singing whenever I can, hopefully one day becoming a professional, even when people tell me it isn't realistic. One of the only things that makes me really happy. And finally, I am from my friends that care about me and accept me for who I am and what I want to do with my life.